Hello and welcome to week 2 in behavior management. It was a quick start, 2 chapters right off, 2 very, very critical chapters. So hopefully you were able to get through some of the assignments here. But I want to review what was due this week and the expectations for them and where we're going to go forward. So I've opened up in the class here, we have the course timeline in behavior management. This last week, we talked about Chapter 1, Dignity and Behavioral Support. We had Chapter 1 discussion, Chapter 1 quiz, and then defining behavior. And this is a big one. This is the dead man's test and the stranger test. And these are a little bit difficult for some students to get their head wrapped around. But I want to tell you this, is that the way I'm going to be approaching each one of the assignments in this class is from a mastery perspective. Meaning, if you didn't get it right, sorry about that. If you didn't get things right, then I'm going to send you feedback and you're going to do it again. And you'll keep doing that until everything is really cool. So let's let the actual assignments themselves are actually part of the learning process. So that to give you feedback on the assignment, then you fix it, then feedback, and then fix it until essentially it's perfect. So it's really important for you to give it your all that first and or second time, to give it your all, and then but don't get too fretted about the actual grades yet, because I'm going to help you use those assignments in order to master some of the concepts in class. So this week we're moving on, and we were going to be talking about positive reinforcement and punishment, two of the primary tools that shape our behavior within the world of behavior management. Now, I'm going to be trying to produce some of these videos that I've been putting in there. I've only posted one so far, but my hope is to get those happening on a little bit more regular basis. I'm working with a new schedule in terms of when I'm recording my psychobabble videos, and so hopefully that will produce some multiple videos every week, and so you can look forward to those. However, they may or may not be there. The content's in the course book, and certainly sufficient to do the quizzes and whatnot. If you are running into trouble, please understand that if you reach out to me, we can have a Zoom call, we can meet. I did meet with one of you recently who's taking one of my classes and taking my SOS class, and is also taking the this class, and maybe we can do a lab sort of thing on a regular basis. I have most of my Fridays free, so if we wanted to explore getting together and just having an open chat, and people can like a drop in for an hour or so on Fridays, or maybe another day, Thursday afternoons is another good time for me. We can have that discussion, and maybe that's something that we can discuss in the course questions area. So if you're interested in some sort of regular face-to-face opportunity for this class, then let's get that ball rolling in that discussion, and let's see if anybody's interested, see if we can work out a time to meet, and then we can go from there. So again, we're moving into week 2. If you've missed some things in week 1, because you're still getting kind of oriented to this, don't worry, they're still there. The discussions will close. Those are very timed. I chop those off at the end of the week, and I'm looking at tons of discussion posts that I've seen. So I think that that's probably going to be all set. In terms of the quizzes and assignments, if you haven't got to those yet this first week, I'm allowing for some extra time in terms of getting that work done. See if you can get that done. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me directly, and we can resolve those things so that technology is not the barrier in this class. I want to make sure that that's the case. So I will see you in the discussion boards. And like I said, let's get started on determining whether or not we want to have some sort of face-to-face component. Optional, of course, for this class. So I will be looking for messages regarding that. Have a great week.